Hey guys, I'm Pistol101 and welcome back to the park. We are now on part 2 and we last left off doing the, the swan ride over here, whatever that was. Swan ride of terror. And now we're going to continue on our way to, I believe it's like the Octatron or something. Hey, whoa. Hey, wait, the little kids in there?
Accident. This place.
I'm good. I'm fine. No, Chad Chipmunk. Please no. Despite the constant interruptions at work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor's... what is that? The governor is booked to cut the ribbons, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deduced what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson for his astonishing... I don't know. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon, I will know if this has all been for nothing. So if you read the note, I think that I skimmed over last part. I kind of read a little bit of it. It talks about this place having like some kind of curse over it or something from, I think Henderson was the person who originally owned this land or something like that.
Callum.
So, yeah, I'm calling out to Callum, trying to find out where he is. What the fuck was that? Why are the rocks doing that? Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, scary games are pretty fun. I mean, they're alright, in theory. You know, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna play this horror game. It's gonna be great. Let's have a gay old time. And then we load it up, and I'm like, man, this was a terrible idea. Should've played something else. I hate it. It's the worst. But this, so far, has not been so terrifying as previous horror games I played, like Slender, The Arrival, and Outlast. Which, if you haven't seen them, go watch them. They're great. Go watch them. You should do it. I don't even know what that is. Alright, so now we're on the next ride, the Octatron. So, that'll be something special.
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Yeah?
The guy just snapped. Those poor kids.
This fellow on the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. Yeah, me too. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice. And at first we thought he was making some animal like a tiger or a lion, but as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just a little bit faster. Like you were prey and this thing in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit. And then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments, it was chaos. Everybody was running away from the guy who was one of the teenagers on the ground. And he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making the horrible creature look more or less alive. Okay, so the real guy, Chad the Chipmunk, I don't know if this amusement park is still open or closed, or if this is all in her head or something. If you watch the beginning, like if you go back and look at the beginning of this of this game, part 1, very beginning, it kind of seems like this could be all in her head, maybe. But if it is real and the park's closed and it's nighttime, then Chad the Chipmunk is out to get me.
Oh, I remember this.
Okay, this is obviously memories, right? Like, you're not just gonna find a Polaroid of you two of us two at the park right here out of nothing. Like, obviously now, this has to be all in her head. Like, she can't just be finding shit that belongs to her randomly in the park. So anyways, I guess we're gonna get on the ride here. Increase speed, decrease speed. Let's decrease the speed. Keep decreasing till it stops, please. Man, this music, man. Something about it. I don't know about these carnival rides, dude. They're freaking me out. Even though this isn't really a carnival, it's an amusement park. Ride the Octatron. Okay, I'll do it. Why not? You guys ready? We're gonna ride the fucking Octatron. Fucking hands up. Yoop. Anybody there? Oh, God. Oh, God, dude, it's just crazy. Oh, no. No, I'm kidding. I'm fine. It's fine, everyone. Okay, music speed up a little bit. A little scared. Anything there? Wait, how is the speed increasing? Oh, there's someone in there. All right. Yeah, you know, that's fine. There's someone in the thing. Fucking shit. Nope. What is that? What is that? Hello? Hello? Where's that guy? What the fuck just happened? That guy, man, if I was looking this way, guys, if I had been looking this way when that thing fucking popped up, we would be out of home and house right now. We would be gone. That guy's still in there. Look at him. Look at him being a bitch. What are you doing? What are you doing, man? What is this? What are you doing? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man, did I close my eyes? Oh, is he gonna be gone? Is he in there? Hey. Nope. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna move on. We're just gonna not think about that ever again. Ever, forever, 15 evers. That's the Polaroid. So I think we came from that way. And now we go this way, if I'm not mistaken. That kinda sucks wee poo-poo.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it?
Fucking weak. Reset.
We built our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Who the fook is that? Please? Please no. Please God no. I thought working in the park for summer would be a lot of fun at the end of the season. The end of the season here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, and so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping. Most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean Steve, see? Even I am starting to call him Chad, and I went to school with the guy. It's that goddamn suit. In the beginning it was a laugh. Steve the local lush as Chad the chipmunk child, friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all of that, but the more he wears the suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first, it was a little thing, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's Diner still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day, whatever. Some of the staff complained discreetly to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seems to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently Steve has picked up some new skills since the last time I saw him, puking up in a gutter outside the cycle station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today, lucky me, and he has just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of the suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me, sizing me up, eye-fucking me, whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted, and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my superior, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. The supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see the chipmunk suit ever again. Laura Hinman.
Callum!
Oh, God. Fucking shitbird motherfucker. What the fuck? You bitch! I forgot you were even there. What the fuck? I forgot about the bitch, and I was just like, alright guys, so I was gonna fucking A. God damn it. You suck poo-poo. You were the worst. That scared me. That was a bigger jump scare than any game. I played fucking Outlast, Whistleblower, Slender the Arrival, whatever. And that gave me a bigger jump scare than any of those games. You suck. You suck the worst. God damn it. So, as we were saying, Steve was the new guy in the suit. Chad the Chipmunk is the mascot. So whoever's in the suit is Chad the Chipmunk. But different people can be inside of the suit. That fucking scared me, god damn it. Okay, so we're at the bumper cars now, if I'm not mistaken.
Crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat.
Yeah, okay, floats my boat. Alright, so let's go to the bumper cars of Doom and Terror and continue with this game that wants to kill my boobie, because I hate it. Alright, anybody here? Is there a lady in the booth? Is there another lady in the booth here? Hello? No? Okay. The booth can't even be operated, apparently. So, I guess we're gonna go look at these. There's gotta be something to go on here with the bumper cars. Something has to happen. I guess we're gonna look at each one of them until we find something. I guess that's what we're supposed to do. I don't think you're supposed to run past the bumper cars or anything like that. Anything over here? What's that noise? What's that noise? You guys hear that? I know you hear that creaky noise. I don't know what it is. Kind of freaking me out right now. Oh, do we go by the light? This is the only one that's on. Okay, I'm ready. My anus is ready. Examine accident report. Okay, so Francis Dufresne, 25th of October, lower job title. Laborers working on the crane. Okay, witness Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Brief description of the accident or incident. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attaching the load to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars? Okay, it's hard to read. Onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Describe any injuries caused. Francis was killed. All right. Supervisor comments. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could have been done to prevent the accident/incident? Double checking of the straps after transit, blah, blah, blah. And this happened October 1776. Additional comments. Local laborers are very superstitious, and this hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk to the park and exorcise the bad spirits. Fuck no, God, stop. Why? What am I watching? I'm gonna die. Alright, I didn't die. Fucking nice. So we didn't die. That was weird. I was expecting to be run over, but it turned at the last second. Apparently, yeah, this place is haunted and demented. So, you know, confirmed. That guy was gonna exorcise it from the church. Apparently, this is where I go now, so I mean, I'll do it. I don't know who sent that bumper car after me, but someone did. And he isn't having a funny joke. Oh god, shadows. I hate shadows. Nothing about this is funny. Stop picking on me, Chad. We know Chad let the straps go. Or Steve inside of the Chad
It's a matter
suit.
of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment.
Yeah, I judge you too, bitch.
He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me.
This chick's
Instead,
psycho.
my mouth said, "Yes, Sheriff."
This girl's a psychomaniac, psycho bitch. So guys, apparently, right, what I'm thinking, my hypothesis, as it were, Chad the Chipmunk, or somebody at the park, murdered her son, murdered her wee lad. And then this is the memory of just her walking through this abandoned park, and it's haunted because it's in her mind. But I think Chad the Chipmunk murdered her son here. Continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about what old man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or a wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that's why I chose the site over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin cram. Damn, I can't even read. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had my interesting books about local history. Turns out, not my books, any books. Turns out they do, and it turns out that old man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of the plans that I am missing. Alright, I'm ready for a jump scare. You guys ready? Huh! 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 Nobody. Nobody here. Alright, we're gonna go ride the beautiful ride. So, I'll show you what we've done here. I'll show you what we've done. We started here, okay, at the entrance. We went past the House of Horrors. We went to the Tunnel of Tales, the Octotron, went to the bumper cars, looped sideways to the Ferris wheel. So after the Ferris wheel, I imagine we'll go right and go down to the roller coaster. And then to Slideshow Alley, and then I imagine the House of Horrors will wrap it up because, again, we skipped it in the beginning. So I guess that'll be the end. One of those two down there, Slideshow Alley or House of Horrors. You'd think House of Horrors, though. So let's go ahead and do the Ferris wheel, and we'll call it a part. Oh, man. Please, no. I don't want that guy in the hat to be here again, doing things to me. diddling me on the cranes. Why is this even on? It's nighttime. Who has this on? What are you doing? All right, let's slow the speed down. God damn, I'm just a little bit upset about the jump scare, man. That chick on the window, still a little bit upset about it. Not quite happy. Not quite happy about, oh God, Chad. Okay, I thought you were real for a second. Fuck you, Chad. Fuck you. Fuck you, Chad. All right, we're gonna ride the Ferris wheel, guys. You ready? You ready? Okay. There's gonna be a guy right here or something. All right, everyone. Fucking hands up. Let's do it. Fucking ride away. Dude. Oh God. We're going up. No, I'm kidding. I'm still stupid. I'm still gonna do it. I'm gonna do it every ride. We're gonna put our hands up. You better fucking believe it.
People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Dawn and I.
Oh, dude, you were married to Dawn?
When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt.
This game reminds me in a lot of ways of Life is Strange in terms of the style, like the art, the way it looks, and the text. It all reminds me of Life is Strange.
When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home.
All right, Dawn.
I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed.
Oh, how dare you, you hoe!
It felt like
I'm kidding.
love. It felt like a fairy tale.
That's sweet, man. That's a sweet thing.
I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night.
Wow, really?
That one perfect night.
Wow, okay, so Callum's a bastard.
Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died.
That sucks.
According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason.
Alright, so Dawn fucking ripped.
Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
I'm with you, man. So you had 3 months with Dawn, and then Dawn, you know, just died, and you had Callum, and you were left with Callum. That sucks. I feel sorry for you. Probably Chad pushed him off the fucking Ferris wheel. Okay, so we're gonna walk back by here, and there's gonna be someone in there, I'm sure. Right, because the speed is increasing. I'm a man. Fuck you. Fuck you, Top Hat Man. Fuck you. Get out of there. Go away. Go away. Go away, Top Hat Man. Oh. You still there? You still there? Hey. Hey. You leave anything for me? No? Alright. Alright, Top Hat Man. You scare the bejesus out of me, but I'll tell you, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever. Okay, guys. Well, we did 3 rides this part, much more than the last time where we just did the Tunnel of Tales about Hansel and Gretel. We did Octotron, Ferris wheel, and bumper cars. And next time we're going to do Roller Coaster, Slideshow Alley, and maybe even wrap it up with House of Horrors. I don't know, because I don't know how long this game is. I just know it's kind of short, but we'll see. So anyways, guys, that was part 2 of The Park, as you can see. Hope you enjoyed me shitting my pants. That kind of sucked. But I hope you had a good laugh. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough, and I hope you continue to watch these videos. I'm Pistol101, and if you like this video, feel free to press the like button. If you want, you can support me on Patreon, the link's in the description, and subscribe. I'll see you guys later.